JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Man killed, another injured in Ochorea's gun attack. The Central police are probing the shooting of two men, one fatally, in Ochorea's last night. That is 45-year-old Shane Matadine, otherwise called King, of Norbrook Acres Drive and Mahogany Beach in Ochorea's. The injured man is a 26-year-old unemployed of Old Harbour, St. Catherine address. It is reported that, at about 10 p.m., residents near Mahogany Beach heard explosions and summoned the police. Matadine and the other man was found suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. They were assisted to the Sentence Bay Regional Hospital, where Matadine was pronounced dead and the injured man admitted. Woman murdered in Falmouth. The body of a woman was found with gunshot wounds along Duke Street in Falmouth, Trelawney this morning. She is yet to be identified. Head of the Trelawney Police, Deputy Superintendent Winston Milton, said that residents heard explosions and called the police. He said when the police arrived, the body of a woman was found on the ground in blood with gunshot wounds. Milton stated the victim is suspected to be a sex worker, as the area is known for such activity. The police have been focusing on Seaboard Street, the usual place where sex workers gather, so they have moved to other areas to ply their trade. Ferry 2 vehicle collision in St. Ann leaves one man dead, another injured. A man from Trelawney died as a result of injuries sustained in a Ferry 2 vehicle collision along the Salem Main Road in Runaway Bay, St. Ann on Tuesday morning. The deceased has been identified as Daniel McFarlane of Rio Bueno. Reports indicate that McFarlane was driving a white Toyota Mark X when, upon reaching the vicinity of Joel's Hotel, the vehicle collided with a black Toyota Crown. McFarlane's vehicle reportedly burst into flames. The driver of the Toyota Crown was taken to the hospital. Investigations are ongoing. New Haven St. Andrew residents protest fatal shooting of teen by police. Upset residents of New Haven in St. Andrew this morning mounted a roadblock to protest the shooting of a 17-year-old male resident by the police early this morning. They've accused the police of acting in cold blood. The deceased teen has been identified as Devon Hall. According to the residents, Hall was shot in the vicinity of Corville Gardens on Washington Boulevard at around 4 a.m. They claim that he was then allegedly dumped by the police in the Duane Park Market, which was declared an active crime scene. The police's information arm, the Constabulary Communications Network, has not released an official incident report on the matter. Meanwhile, the roadblock has since been cleared by the police. Jamaican man killed in Coral Springs, Florida, wife arrested. A Jamaican man was shot and killed by his wife inside a Coral Springs home in Florida, United States on Saturday afternoon. The deceased has been identified as Ron Malcolm, a former Jamaica Observer employee. His wife, 45-year-old Denise Malcolm, is facing a charge of premeditated murder. In a video announcement, Coral Springs Police Chief Bradley McCone said McCollum was found shot to death inside the home and a weapon was recovered. The authorities were alerted to the tragic event by a child in the home who called the 911 emergency service. JSAFE says murders down 16%. Police investigators were tasked to probe 783 murders in the first 8 months of the year, 21 of which occurred during the period August 24 to August 31. The latest serious crime statistics published by the Jamaica Constabulary Force on Sunday, September 1, also show that 91 murders were committed across Jamaica in the last 28 days, August 3 to August 31. The murder toll, however, represents a 16% decline year on year. The JSAFE says that August 31 last year, 147 more people were killed. The murder tally at the corresponding period in 2023 stood at 930. St. James 92, Westmoreland 68, St. Andrew South 67, St. Catherine South 59, and the St. Catherine North 58 are the top 5 divisions with the most homicides since the start of the year. Portland is the least with 7. 14 of the 19 police divisions are showing a reduction in murders when compared to last year. Shooting is down 3%, with 22 fewer incidents than the corresponding period in 2023. Injured persons, rape, robbery, and break-ins are also on the decline. The mass murders and shooting incidents continued on the weekend, which saw 7 people being shot, 3 fatally, at a 9-night event along Mandela Terrace in Hunts Bay, St. Andrew. The deceased are 32-year-old Derek Goodgame, 23-year-old Kimberly Plummer, and an unidentified man. The police say at around 8:05 p.m. on Friday, the group was gathered at the event when a car drove up. Armed men exited the vehicle and opened fire indiscriminately. During the period August 3 to 24, the nation was rocked by a series of mass murders and shootings in the Clarendon and St. Catherine North Police Divisions. On August 11, in the community of Cherry Tree Lane in Clarendon, 19 people were shot, 8 fatally. Again on August 20, in Point Hill District, St. Catherine, a similar onslaught took place at a wake for the grandmother of entertainer Christopher Martin. It was reported that 8 people were shot, 1 fatally. Investigations into the aforementioned incidents are ongoing. JLP St. Ann North East MP Marsha Smith has resigned. Jamaica Labour Party JLP Member of Parliament for St. Ann North East, Marsha Smith, has resigned with immediate effect. The announcement was made today in a statement from the Office of the Prime Minister. Prime Minister Andrew Holness thanked Marsha Smith, who is the Minister of State in the Ministry of Education and Youth, for her service in representational politics. Smith was elected to represent the constituency in September 2020. The seat is expected to be represented in the next general election by Matthew Samuda, who currently serves as Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, who was presented by Holness as a JLP standard bearer at an event in the constituency last year in November. I have known Matthew for many years. I consider him my younger brother. Matthew is a natural politician, said Holness at the time. I am confident that Matthew Samuda will be a very good representative for all the people of Northeast St. Ann, he said to thunderous applause. The announcement of Samuda's candidacy followed at least 2-stage protests by constituents against any continuation of Smith as the party's standard bearer. Security Minister warns of crackdown on public gatherings amid violent attacks. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says the authorities are concerned about a recent surge in drive-by shootings, which have claimed the lives of several people and left others nursing gunshot wounds. 7 people were shot in a drive-by incident along Mandela Terrace off Waltham Park Road last week. 3 of the victims later died of their wounds. In an interview, Dr. Chang warned that the authorities will be forced to crack down on public gatherings and events in troubled communities due to the surge in violent attacks.
Criminals who are committing violent crimes on the streets, heinous crime like happened in recently with some inter-gang activity. And in fact, you see gangs have changed their mode of operation. The police get better at being present and responding. They are now mainly drive-by shootings, which we're going to look at how we can intervene and reduce that kind of activity. While we have taken some steps to increase deployment, more has to be done. The issue of, for example, gatherings in hotspots, we may have to look at controlling those, and that they cannot be held without explicit police permission when we are sure we can provide the security on the station. So it will create some contention, but we have to do that for protecting people's lives. Hardcore criminals have been dealt with by police officers. To commit murder, the shooting, no political. This debate about, that requires strong, effective policing. Don't apologize for that, and we use all the tools available within the constitution and legal framework of our country. We have a strong democracy. It has withstood far more than any other country in the region. We have an older democracy, more than anybody in Latin America and the Caribbean. And in fact, I've had less challenges, and even our friends in the United States, we seem to be having some challenges now. We are proud of it, and we work within the law, and we feel we have to use strong measures to deal with hardcore criminals, and we'll keep doing it as long as necessary.
JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.